What is going down, everybody? KrakenMC here, and welcome to episode 6 of Riverbend Rapids. That's right, we are back again. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. My day's been okay. It's been okay. Work, it's always fun. But hopefully, we have a little bit of fun here playing some Minecraft. So, first and foremost, this is going to probably end up being a common thing, but I hope that everybody believes me when I say this, that even though I say this often, it that doesn't mean it has less meaning when I say it. I want to give a huge thank you to everybody for watching any of the content here on the channel, dropping a like on anything, or even subscribing. Thank you very much. It definitely helps to get this channel out more and more. With every view, every like, and every subscription, it does help the YouTube algorithms to get it out there a little bit. And that's the goal, right? Is to get this out there and reach out to more people, and hopefully they find some enjoyment and a little release from the real world, because the real world can be tough. It really can. So hopefully everybody finds a little bit of enjoyment here, when they visit the channel. So thank you very much to every single one of you. It does mean a lot to me. So real quick here, I'm wearing my Toronto Maple Leafs hat, and I'm wearing the 2011 Vancouver Canucks Stanley Cup Final jersey. There we go. We got our hockey bit done for the day. So I'm going to go over. I did do a couple of things, not a lot. We had a little bit of a family thing going on yesterday, so didn't have that much time. I hopped on here right before going live. But yeah, I'll show you a few things, and we'll go from there. So without that, I'm gonna say let's go ahead and get into some Minecraft. I think that sounds good. Oh yeah, and I do have tea. However, it's gonna take me a hot minute to drink this because this is scalding hot. I don't know if you can see that steam. Yeah, it's burn your tongue hot. I actually took a sip, and that's exactly what happened. I burned my tongue, so that's fun. But yeah, let's get into some Minecraft here. All right, hello everybody. Hope you're doing good, and you can probably see in the background there, yeah, I did do a little bit, not a ton, but excuse me, I basically just wanted to get a rough idea. This is not finished. We are going to finish that today. But I like this with the water features and everything. I think this looks good. But we're going to add some more up here to bring just a little bit more life to this. And also we need to get our hands on some light blocks at some point, put down here, light this up. I think that'll look really good. And then for today, I went ahead and got the base start of what we're doing today. So as you can see, it's going to be a bigger build than the two other builds that we've done over there. And yeah, it's going to use mainly spruce and stone. There is going to be some birch in there. But I feel like that probably isn't lit up. But yeah, I did go ahead and kind of bring this up a little so that we have a little bit of a built-up platform in a way, and we're gonna do all this, right? We're gonna fix all this so it's not just a harsh block. But one of the things that I needed to do for this, I needed a bunch of stone, and up until this point, what we've been doing for all these builds, which mainly it's that one there that has all the stone, everything else was deep slate and tough over at that build. And we, took cobble, smelted it all down. Well, I didn't want to do that anymore, right? I was done with smelting cobble. So yeah, we've got some stone. We've got some stone. We got almost 5 stacks. And the way that I did that was I did do a little bit of trading. You know, a whole bunch of iron, bought some other stuff like golden carrots and things like that from the farmers, and some more pumpkin pies. So yes, we do have more bone meal, but I also harvested all the crops, and yeah, using fortune, that worked well. But the reason I wanted to do that was I wanted to get back up to level 30, and I wanted to enchant again to get a silk touch pickaxe. That was the goal for me, and we got lucky. The very first pickaxe that I enchanted, which I bought both the pickaxe and a third one from those smithing guys. That way we weren't using up our diamonds or anything. But yeah, the first one was efficiency 4, fortune 2, and I was like, okay, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, did some more trading, got back to level 30. And the very next enchantment was efficiency 4, silk touch, unbreaking 3. So yes, we have efficiency 5, silk touch, unbreaking 3. The only thing we need now is mending, which is why we are doing the library as our next build. So this is going to be, we're going to have about 6 villagers in here. Okay, so we're gonna have like 1 here, 1 here, and 4 along here, right? And we're gonna decorate all of these once we have more and more, you know, resources and better tools, things like that. But one of the big things that I wanted to get villagers was or the librarian villagers, I wanted to get, obviously, mending, right? We need mending. But how I'm going to do this is I've got 6 enchantments that I want to get, right? So, in fact, let's go ahead and grab a few signs. And we'll see if my brain is working a little bit better this time than last stream. I doubt it. But you never know. We have 1 sign. That's not going to cut it. All right. Yeah, we don't even need that. Okay. Let's see. We get 6 signs. And I know since we're using spruce, we're not going to be able to read it too well, but this is just a base template to kind of have an idea. Oh yeah, I did do a little more terraforming here so that we had a little more space to get in and around that. So yeah, we did that. Okay, so let's just plop them all down right here. Where did that go? Why is that not placing? You can't place a sign on top of a sign? Okay. It's at an angle. Yeah, come on. Okay. So, first and foremost, of course, we want mending, right? Another one that obviously we need badly is a little bit of unbreaking 3. Okay. And then we probably should go ahead and just we're going to do efficiency 5, right? We're going to know what that means. I don't want to type all this out. And then you have to crouch to place on top. That sounds right now. Yeah. Good call. Good shout out. Let's see, prot 4 for protection 4. We're gonna need that as well. And then let's see, probably like feather falling would be a good one to get. And then probably infinite. There we go. That's enough. I don't want to keep typing. So those are kind of the 6 that I really want. Obviously, there's a ton others, but I do not want to sit here and have, you know, 85,000 librarian villagers. I think it's like 54 top tier enchantments you can get from villagers now or something like that. I don't want to go through all that. But what I am going to do is, and I'm probably going to do the villager rolling for the trades off camera, because that's just going to be boring, right? And I'm probably going to get frustrated from doing it. But, you know, let's say the first villager we're going, all of a sudden he gets efficiency 5. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and level him up as much as possible to see what other trades he offers, right? They can offer multiple books and things like that. But the big thing is, like, I've had this happen before where for some reason on Breaking 3 it takes forever to get now. I don't know why. That's just, I don't know. That's a thing. So what happened was, you know, I had my mending guy, and then I'm sitting there re-rolling the trades for like an hour, trying to get on Breaking 3. Finally, I get him. And then I go back and I start leveling up the mending villager. His very next book trade was on Breaking 3. I was like, really? Okay. So that means now I've got 2 on Breaking 3, and I think the other one was better than what I had. But, you know, you can get some top tier and multiple top tier enchantments from librarians. Not always, right? A lot of times you get minimal. That looks like a thunderstorm. All right, let's run. I know we're safe because we've got the lightning rod. Maybe it's not a thunderstorm. I could have swore it was. It got dark quick. But yeah, so I want to get this building going, and that way, you know, in between streams and just, you know, slowly but surely we'll end up getting you know, the villagers that we want, and hopefully, oops, nope, I thought I broke one fully. Hopefully we end up getting, you know, all the villagers we want, but maybe we end up getting a little bit more, you know, just depending on the role that we get. Now, I also am fully aware that those of you that play Bedrock, you can do this easily, trying to figure out what jobs your villagers are going to get. You know, you can put the lectern on a piston or a sticky piston or something like that, and you know, your villager takes the job. It's not what you want. You hit the piston, it moves it away, you bring it back, and all of a sudden he's got a different job. That's awesome. That is not how Java works. So you literally have to sit there and place down the lectern. He takes the job, you see what he has, and if it's not what you want, then you have to break the lectern and put it back. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's one of my least favorite things in the game, but it's also a very important part of the game. So yeah, it's something we have to do. So I'll probably do those, you know, between streams when I have some time. That way you're not bored to death just watching me place a lectern and break a lectern. That would be horrible. So what I think I want to do now is I went back and watched just a brief little snippet of episode 2, and that showed where that cave was that led to the geode, right? That's what we need. That was another reason I needed Soak Touch, was because not only do I want the amethyst blocks to go up top and below. I think I showed this in Tuesday's episode, but yeah, we're gonna put amethyst blocks there, and then we're gonna have some blocks up there. Haven't fully figured out the full design there, but yeah, we're also gonna need the amethyst clusters, and we needed Silk Touch for that. So that is what we're gonna do. Now, I don't remember exactly where the geode was because I literally just went back and watched, and yes, it's working. I literally just went back. Oh man, I just emptied that out, and we already have over 3 stacks. But yeah, I just watched enough back to find out where I went down, and that was it. So I didn't see exactly where the geode was, but I'm sure we'll be able to find it. So let's head on down there, and eventually I want to get, you know, a decent pathway going down rather than all of this. This is kind of ugly, but eventually we'll get to all of that stuff. All right, it was like right around here. Yeah. That's where it was. Completely, yes. Missed that. And we've got lapis. Would have been nice to find this. And yeah, I'm gonna soak touch everything and then we'll fortune mine, you know, at a later time or something. But let's go ahead and get a bunch of stuff. And hopefully we can find that geode. Like I said, I really don't know where it is. I don't remember. But that's all right. Oh, it's obviously not this way. Okay. Let's go this way. More lapis. Ah, here it is. Okay, I remember this. The flat wall that we wanted to check out. More lapis. Nice. Here's the geode. All right. So, here's what I want to do. I want to get, I got to be careful because we do have efficiency 5. I want to expose a much. Okay, yep. Maybe the brain isn't working still. Oh boy. I want to expose as many sides of these budding amethyst as I can. That way we can just get more and more of this stuff. Alright, don't break it. Don't break the block. And like I said, I really don't know how many of these we need. So I'm just going to grab a bunch. And we'll see what happens. I definitely think I already have enough blocks, but you know, we want to expose more budding amethyst, so expose more of the sides for each, all of them if we can, and then like this one was completely buried. And we're getting calcite too, which is awesome. I feel like calcite is a very underrated block. It's a good one. All right. And yes, I am trying to be as cautious as I can to not break anything more than what I already, you know, than what I need. There are a lot of the budding amethyst blocks here. I honestly think for our needs and everything, you know, for future, if we even ever need these anymore, we don't even have to worry about all the ones up there. I think we got plenty right here. It's awesome. There we go. Look at that. We're getting even more. All right, clear these up a bit. Good grief. It's like with every block I break, there's just 3 more. Even more right there. Goodness. All right, so we are going to end up with a lot more amethyst than we need, but that is okay. That is okay with me. All right. I mean, that is way more. But just in case, I don't know. Maybe we'll make a amethyst shard mountain at some point. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with all this, but I feel like I have to expose as much as I can. Yeah, that's plenty. And we end up with 20 of the clusters. I think that's probably good, right? I think it is. All right. So now I want to go back. I want to get this this thing, the thing. I want to get the Jeez, my brain's not working. Yeah, the enchantment gazebo. I want to get that done. Is this? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Oh, zombie. I mean, might as well, like, light up a little. I know this is gonna come back to haunt me. Exploring too much, lose track of time. That's what happens in Minecraft. Hi, guy. All right. You can't get me. All right. We got that guy. That is a big lava pool. Nice. And we need the silk touch back. All right. Oh, hey guy. Who's your friend? Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, oh. Gotcha. Oh, you got a buddy. Oh no. Let me get a record. Oh, I'm gonna die. Can't eat. Alright. Come on. Get some health. See if we can get a record. Nope. I took too long deciding what to do. Alright, see what's up here. Whoa! Holy. Wow. Man, I need to pay attention more. Goodness. There's a lot of noises happening. Oh. Alright. Now that we got our jump scare out of the way. Alright. I don't really want to go too crazy looking at all kinds of stuff. I'm on a mission. I want to get that enchantment hut done. Alright, let's head back. Oh, looks a little dark. Alright, let's go back. We can always come back down now that we know how to get here. If I can figure out how to get back now. That's the big question. We came from somewhere. Was it here? Ow. I feel like this was the wrong way. No. This is the way back. It's not the way we came down, but we got back. All right. Let's get back here. Let's finish this enchanting gazebo. Can't get up. All right. We did get a little bit of resources, not a ton, but we did get some. I don't know. Why not? Let's go ahead and see how much stuff we get here. Is there anything else? Nope. Alright, 8 diamonds. Not bad, not bad. Almost 2 stacks of lapis. Almost a stack of redstone. And 8 gold. Whatever they're called. They're not nuggets. Ingots. Just raw gold. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. And then we'll get this taken care of. Oh yeah, and I'm like almost completely out of dirt from the doing all that platform over there for our build. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Put the calcite here, and I know we're not going to need that much amethyst blocks, so put that there. All right, do that. Oh, diamonds, we need to put them away. I didn't put the redstone away. Goodness. Definitely getting some redstone. That's a good thing. Alright. So, here's kind of my idea. And we're going to work through this together. I don't really know. I mean, first and foremost, we're going to do this. I think that adds to the enchanting setup pretty well. And oh, I fell. Let's just get up. Get up on top here. And then I'm thinking maybe we do that. And then put that there, there, and there. And maybe on the corners. And then I was also thinking maybe some amethyst right here, but I don't know. I don't know if I want that there or not. All right. I potentially have another idea. I need more trapdoors. That definitely brings a little life to it. Let's see what else we can do. Just thinking. Well, that's not what I wanted. Maybe. Do we even need these? I think I like that better. Yeah. I feel like... Alright, if we're doing that, we keep going. And then we'll need something in here to break that up a little bit. I think I like those trapdoors, actually, now that I'm thinking about it more. Yeah, those look weird. Okay. I was just curious if I should leave those there or not. And I don't think I should. I'm going to put them there temporarily. And then we also need to get our hands on some glow lichen. So that we can spawn proof this roof. Because I'm guessing as of right now, is there spawnable blocks? Let's see. Surprisingly, no. This is the mini HUD, by the way. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys, but I've got it enabled so that you can see light levels right now. So, yeah. Oops. I don't know what I just hit. Alright. Now, can these go upside down? No way. Okay. I think that'll be a nice little accent in here. And maybe just simple fence posts to tie in the amethyst. That might work. Oh man. It's a good thing we got soak touch. I mean, we wouldn't have had it if we didn't, but you know. It looks like my team might be cooling down. Hopefully. Some thirsty. Ooh, I'm into water. I think that might work. Let's see. Hopefully I don't burn myself. Oh, that's good. It's good tea. All right. Oops, wrong way. I need something right here. But I don't think I want another regular trap door. I got an idea. Okay. I'm doing it. I got an idea, and I'm going to go for it. We'll see. We will see if this looks good. I don't know if it will. Get some copper. Oh, yeah. And the stone. Yeah, it came from here. Yep. Oh. Lichen. And I don't have shears. Dang. We could have built, or, yeah. Killed 2 birds, 1 stone. But I wasn't thinking. I don't really need a lot of this, but I mean, that's probably more than enough. Jeez. You get so much of this stuff, especially with fortune. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, so let's go ahead, smelt this up. And you know what? Now that we have a good amount of bone meal, there's something else I want to do. We can start getting more firefly bushes. So with firefly bushes, all you have to do is bone meal. And they just keep spreading. It's awesome. I love it. I love that they did that, actually. Makes it a lot easier to get, and oh yeah, we're gonna have a bunch back here. At night is going to be crazy. And just like that, right on cue, it is about nighttime, and look at all those particles. Oh my. Oh my. Oh yeah. Now we're getting that firefly effect. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. All right, let's see how much of this is done. Probably enough. Yeah, that's probably enough, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. I can count. And I'm thinking once that oxidizes, might look pretty good. Oh, rough. All right. And did I get that one? Nope. Okay. And once that oxidizes, I think that'll tie this in pretty good. We'll have multiple colors. We might have to have... I don't know. We might have to add more copper here along the bottom, but we can figure something out. You know, it might be as simple as just putting some copper grates in here or something like that. That might work. Bring that color back down. Okay. All right, now that we're done with that. Sure. And let's put, where did I put the rest of that? There it is. Put that stuff in there. And we're gonna need a bunch of spruce, and then we'll just go from there. So I haven't, like, you know, tested this out or anything. I got an idea in my head. It is going to be a little bit bigger than what we've done previously, and it's also going to be a different style. And I have an image in my head. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not. So this may look a little weird at first, but just trust me. It might look good. Or it might be horrible. We'll see. Oops. Let's get those off. Since it's, you know, just a rectangle, basically, it's 15 wide, or yeah, 15 wide this way, 5 wide that way. I wanted to, was thinking about different depth ideas. That way we just kind of make it interesting. And we'll see. We'll see if this actually works. Okay. And I think we are going to strip all this. So it's going to have similar tones to the farmer hut. All right. Get all this stripped. Okay. So now, oops, forgot that one. Now we need to get a base idea for the door. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be the middle, right? 2, 3, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, so since we're dealing with odd numbers here, I was thinking of having a double door, but it doesn't really work with odd numbers. That's okay. And put those in the wrong spot. No, it didn't. I did not. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have oh yeah, I think I did want that. So I want that to go up and give more depth. Sorry, kind of thinking out loud here. We might change that a little because that looks a little claustrophobic to walk into. But it'll be all right. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of it that quick. I decided that I didn't like it. This is honestly how I play Minecraft. Okay, so next what I want to do is I want to put in the walls, and the walls are going to be mainly stone, right? But I am thinking, do I want, if I can place blocks, do I want wood at the base? I think I might. Maybe? No. I don't want it to be way too overboard on the spruce, because we're doing this all the way around. And then we're going to have a fence. And then we're going to do all kinds of planting and stuff like that all throughout here. But this is just to give you a base idea of what we're going to do here. And this is all going to be like just overgrowth and everything. Birch fence on top. And then with these librarians, we're going to end up getting lanterns finally. And I was thinking about, you know, well, let's just go for it and make it out of our iron. But we don't have a ton of coal, so I didn't want to do that. I figured we could wait until we get librarians and go back and just keep adding. I think that would end up working pretty well, actually. So let's get our stone and let's get started on this. Which I just thought, we don't have any cracked stone bricks. We're going to need some. Okay. There you go. We'll get that a-cooking. And I haven't quite decided what kind of windows we're doing here. We have the white stained over there, regular over here. I'm thinking like a library should have something at least a little different. We'll come back. We'll once those bricks are done, we'll put those in, and butter is going nuts yet again. Okay. But I definitely, okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright, I don't know what we're going to do here yet, so we'll figure that out in a second. Let's just start getting the base structure of this done. Ah! Okay, so now that we got that, I want these big windows in front, but over here not as big, right? I'm thinking 3, 3, and why not 2, 2? Yeah, that might be too many windows. Let me think about it. Okay, I got an idea. Get these out of here. And butter is just literally running back and forth now. And I'm thinking on the sides, maybe we only give it a couple of one wide windows. Might work. Yeah, maybe. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the floor either. No clue. Oh man, the grass messed it up. Well, that's not good. I just noticed. Now, until we get more fence posts up, animals and anything else can just walk right over that and ruin our crops. We don't want that. And my axe is gonna break. Okay. So, bro. All right. I think that's a perfect spot to go sleep. Hello, kitty cat. To go sleep, and then maybe do a little trading and see what we can get on an axe. I mean, we are needing an axe now. Let's grab all that. And let's go see what we can get. Door's almost completely covered. That's awesome. Okay. Does any of these guys sell axes? Yeah. And it has silk touch. And that is efficiency. But it's 21 emeralds. That's right. We'll get it. That'll at least help us out a little. And yeah, I've got a bunch of golden carrots now. I think we've got like 3 more stacks or something like that. Might have went a little overboard. But that's okay. I didn't max that out. Come on, reset. And reset. Work with me. Reset. Work with me, dude. There we go. Thank you. All right. We are so close. There's no way they reset that quick, right? Oh, what? All right. I like it. And we have level 30. Perfect. All right. Now, I'm thinking, I know, we just bought that axe with Soak Touch, but we can always buy another one if we need. I'm thinking we disenchant and see what we can get. Get some lapis. Fortune. By itself. We were better off with, again, Fortune 2. Really? I mean, that is level 30. My goodness. Okay. Well, maybe here in a little bit we'll do a little bit more. I'm wanting to continue on building. So let's go and get that crack stone bricks. And let's see about some texturing. It's still not done. Oh yeah, see, there's our golden carrots. We got a lot. And in fact, I mean, we've got plenty of emeralds. Might as well buy some more. Get our levels. Pretty close. All right. Boy, I really need to... Oof. Really need to organize. I'm just gonna get rid of these, actually. We don't need them anymore. If we need any, we can buy them for an emerald. And they'll be diamond. That's perfect. Alright. Well, we're close to level 30. So we might as well, real quick. Real quick. Come on, guys. There we go. Thank you. Alright. It's Fortune 2 again. It's a roll of the dice, but hoping we get maybe efficiency and unbreaking. That would be nice. Alright. There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright. I like it. So now we got an efficiency for diamond axe. It's nice. It's nice. Alright. That's close enough. Alright. Now let's do a little texturing. Break this up a bit. Just completely random. Yep. This is randomization at its finest. Alright. Okay. Last one, I think. Let's get all these blocks. Perfect. Okay. So now it's looking pretty good. Okay. But here's what I'm thinking. Do we really want that big of a window? What if we go really weird and do like offset on both sides? Does that look funny? I don't know. I think I kind of like it. All right. So now we need to figure out the floor and what color glass we want. I don't want to go too bright, like yellow or something like that. That would look insane. But maybe like a blue stained glass. That might look good. All right, let's. I don't know. Let's put those in now. And yeah, we'll just keep the rest for now. And we need glass. That should be plenty. And then we have some blue dye. So I guess let's just see what it looks like. And we have silk touch now, so if we don't like it, we can just rip it right out. Yeah, that's gonna look good. That's gonna look good. Once we get everything else in here and it doesn't look as bare. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's do a little bit of accents. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Maybe that? I don't know. Alright, that's okay. Alright, let's figure out the floor. I think for the floor, because it's going to be, you know, really bright and nice, I'm thinking we want maybe just a standard oak floor. I think that might look pretty good in there. Kind of like this, but we mix in, you know, a stripped oak log every now and then. I think that would look pretty good. However, I will say this, and I know this might be a little weird. I'm not doing planks, even though planks, you know, can definitely help out, you know, going further when you're doing a floor and stuff, because I'm going to be moving villagers, and sometimes they can be a pain, and, you know, using a water bucket to push them where you need, that does help. So I think what I'm going to do is make them full blocks. That way, when we go to place water to push them, yeah, it'll actually work. Because if you're just using half slabs, yeah, it doesn't work. It just waterlogs them and it goes below, and you can't push them with the water anymore. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, we're going to use full planks on this floor, I think. And then we'll go back in, we'll randomize it with oak logs. I think that'll look good. Stripped oak logs, that is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Going crazy with these. Oops. Alright, that should be good. Alright. And we're also going to be kind of randomizing this as well. Dang. Different directions and things like that, so it breaks it up quite a bit, doesn't get repetitive. There you go. There we go. There's our floor. I like it. Okay. So now that we did that, we are going to start a roof. And I have a rough idea of what I want it to look like. But it's not a definite idea. So let's grab that stone. Where's the stone? There we go. And we'll get a few, I don't know, maybe that many. All right. Once that oxidizes, I think it'll look good. Right now with the bright orange popping on there, doesn't look the greatest. You see, that's already starting to look better. Once it's the full green, I think that'll look good. We'll definitely add some like copper grapes or something, right? Grates. I don't think we're I don't think we're gonna be putting copper grapes anywhere. Oh goodness! I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. Can't talk. Oh, I need blocks. Oh, I have blocks. Probably gonna need more stone at some point though. All right. I don't exactly know what I'm doing with this roof here, but I do have an idea. So let's just go up right here. All right. Thinking. I'm thinking. Maybe something like this. Bring that up. Bring that up. And then we go up a full block. And bring that up. Is that the middle? One more block will be. Okay. So then, since it's the middle, do that and that. I don't know. I don't think I want that. We'll do a slab going all the way down. Okay, so the issue I always have is copying that. Trying to figure out exactly what I just did. Because most of the time I completely forget and I have to go back and look 6 or 7 times. Alright. Alright, we went up 1. We'll do that. We do that. 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 And then this went up a block, right? Is that right? And then, so the only thing we need to do is that. Did we do it right the first time? Nope. Okay. Yep. That block needs to go there. See, I always forget, and I don't know why. Okay. Is it this one? See, I forgot that quick. Okay. Oh, goodness. Nope. It goes up like this. And then there. And there. Perfect. I think that's right. Yes. Okay, so we're going to kind of have a little bit of an A-frame type barn style roof to this. And then we'll put a slab on top to go. But we're going to do the stone on the outside rim and then the inside. Yeah, I don't really know what material I want. Probably spruce, I guess. Yeah, and it probably makes the most sense. See, there's like no planning going on with any of this. So, oh, it's all good though. It's all good. All right, we'll get those out. I also have another idea to help to break up the roof a little. But we'll get these placed first, and then we will do a little texturing, man. And yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna bring that in. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. So that's coming over it like that. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Do I want it in line? I think I do. Okay, sorry. I was kind of thinking out loud and trying to figure out what I wanted. All right. So we will just bring this on down. And then we'll do some cool little texturing things. Did I do that right? Let's go over, yeah. All right. Then we need, oh, I need more blocks. Working on stairs is difficult, probably because I move around too much, but I bounce and all this and it gets frustrating. Dang it. All right. It's a good thing we chopped all those spruce trees down a couple episodes ago. They are coming in use right now. Okay. And I promise it will not look this plain when we're done. All right, almost out. And there we are. Just to make sure nothing spawns while we're working in here. All right. Get some more spruce. And then we'll do a little breaking this up, a little texturing to it. It's one of the big things that I struggled with, in all honesty, when I first started, was how in the world am I supposed to texture a wood roof, right? Most roofs are wood, and I couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And then all of a sudden it hit me of, what if I did this? And it actually worked out pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of show you guys a little bit. If we have the blocks, I don't even know if we have it. It'd be horrible if we didn't. What am I doing? All right, don't mind me. We're just taking a stroll around. Okay. Let's keep this going. So this is definitely our biggest build so far on this world. Very happy about it. Hopefully y'all like it. We're also going to have a lot of smoothing off to do on the inside once that's done. Did I go too far? I did. Oh well. Alright. Get this going. Alright. Now we just needed to copy that over. And then we'll need to slab it off. Which I don't have enough of anything to do anything. Oh well. Okay. Wait. We don't want to do that yet. We want to do the underside too. Okay. Hopefully that looks about right. I think the only other thing would be that. And this. All right. So now we just need some slabs, which I can do right here. Actually, that's all we need there. And we need a crafting table. All right. Let's get some slabs. Perfect. And let's go finish up this roof and then we'll mess around with it. Kind of show you a few things, but as you can see, it looks basically kind of like a little cottage house. Nothing fancy or anything like that, but definitely nice. Because these are bottom slabs up here, nothing will spawn. Okay. Not coordinates. Alright, so as you can see, definitely looks large, right? And that roof looks huge and very, very plain. We don't want that, right? We want to break it up. So I've got a couple ideas. So one, we need to break up the size look of that roof, right? Because it looks like it's huge. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. And I don't exactly know what else I need. All right, so about right here. Yeah. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in a little window cutout type thing. And that's gonna help break this up. So we don't have this big flat roof going on. Or not flat, but solid. Because it doesn't look that great right now. Trying to think of what I'm doing. All right. So now what we'll do is we'll just curve this around. Oops. Have a little, gummit. Have a little overhang. Have that coming. I keep forgetting this block. I can't I can't jump up. Okay. And then I think we just want to do a keep the slabs a coming. I think that'll work. Now we'll obviously have to do a little bit of finagling on the inside. Try and make it look a little better. But you see how much that breaks it up. Once we get this done, it's going to break it up a lot better so that you don't just have this solid, you know, one note going on here. Now we're also going to do something else to help break up this area as well. So let me get a little bit more wood. I just need a crafting table. There we go. Grab a little bit more wood. Might as well sleep. And then I think we're also going to need some more blue dye. And I do not want to use lapis. We got glass, so all right. Grab a little bit more spruce. Put that down there. That should be plenty. Okay. So now there you go again. You would think I'd remember by now. just kind of fill this in a little. I have like a little window. And right there, honestly, oh, I thought that was a cracked brick. All right. Just to break it up even more, we'll add that. Okay. Can we get lucky and find some blue flowers? That way I don't use lapis. Does lapis even turn into blue dye anymore? It may not. I honestly don't remember. All right. Let's head over here. So I don't know if we're going to find blue flowers in the jungle. There's red flowers. I think I see blue. I do. Wow, kitty cat way out here. Nice. And one more over here. There should be plenty. All right. Oops, I did not pick that up. All right. Let's get back here. Keep on going. Look at that. Starting to see civilization from afar. I like it. We're getting there. Hopefully you all, are enjoying the slow pace that I do here. This is, like I said, it's just kind of how I enjoy playing Minecraft is, more at a slow pace. I don't have a ton of time to play. And I feel like, most people don't have a ton of time to play. So I feel like, this slower pace is kind of, just how everybody plays. We all can't be like the people on Hermitcraft that, literally play this game 60 to 70 hours a week. Yeah, but I don't have time for that. Good grief. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. All right. Yeah. Okay. I don't like that at all. How am I gonna change that up? Oh, I know what I can do. All right, let's get this out of here. What do I think of that? I keep hitting chords. Oh, that's okay. We need a little bit of a change right here. That might help. There we go. There we go. That helps to break up the roof completely, right? I like it. Yeah. Still, I feel like I need to do something right here. And I don't know. I'm thinking. Do we want maybe a flower planter type thing? I think that might work. Maybe. I don't know. Or do we just Daggone. I don't know. I'll come back to that. I'll think more about that. But that helps to break up your roof a lot, right? So it's not just one solid note all the way across. I like that. All right, now the next thing I want to do, and this, it may sound crazy, could do lanterns. Yeah, I could do lanterns up there. Yeah, that's a good shout. I need to, that's why we're making this though, is to get the lanterns from the villagers, from the librarians. But definitely lanterns up there can break it up. I'm trying to think. Trying to think of how. I don't know. Let me think about it. Sorry, might be loud. All right. I just want to expand the bone meal a little bit. Get some more bone meal. There we go. I don't need a ton, just a couple blocks. In fact, this might already be enough. And yes, I will eventually be making a bone meal farm. Well, bone meal, moss block, kind of does both. Gives you all kinds of moss blocks and everything else that you could want, but also gives you infinite bone meal, and you got a switch where you flip them back and forth. Yeah. Definitely that will be happening soon. Oops. Because I do use quite a bit of moss. All right. Maybe right here. Just bear with me, okay? This is gonna end up looking decent. I don't want too tall. There we go. I don't want carpet. Nope. Hey, what are you doing? See that little tiny spot of overgrowth? Really helps, and we're going to spread this a little bit up here, maybe have a bigger section like right here. Really does help to break it up. I also think we need to make this patch maybe a little more. I don't know, we'll see. But we're also going to get a little bit of different stuff in there too. I don't want just a square. That'd look horrible. There we go. Yeah, I don't like that flowering azalea on there, but as you can see, it's really helping to break things up. We're also going to possibly, plant a little bit of stuff on here eventually. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so this build, we are getting there. We need to figure out all that. All right, and then I did not light that up. That would be bad. There we go. Perfect. And I might actually do the same thing on this side too. I don't know. I was thinking of just having it on, you know, the front facing side, and that's it. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let me get some birch. And then we'll go ahead and sleep. All right, let's get some of these in here. We're gonna need more birch. My inventory is getting out of control. But that's okay. There. How often do I want these? 1, 2, 3. All right, might as well do 4. Works out math-wise. I like it. All right. So that's kind of like our front entrance of this. Boy, it really does more more and more. It looks like a farmhouse, like a little cottage. But that's okay. It's a library. We all know it. We all see it, right? You don't see farmhouse. You see library. It absolutely looks like a farmhouse. Absolutely. That's all right. That's all right. All right. What else do we want to do here? Do we want... Okay, I think I do as I said it. I need to keep this going. Right? Because right now it... Hey, that's not cool. Right now it looks kind of weird. Oh my goodness. Alright, we need a few more. Alright, and then do I want to bring these down so that you can actually see them? I think I do. Yep. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. And I'm out of fences. I was so close. So close. I don't know if the math's gonna work over here or not, but... Well, I mean, that works. I like it. Not enough birch to finish, but that's okay. We can make more. Oh. All right. That's why I grabbed this. We might eventually like add a little dock back here in this section right here. Kind of come off and have a little private dock or something from the library. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Next. Trying to make sure this fence, the height isn't too crazy. I think this would work perfect, to be honest. That way it does the job of a fence of, you know, keeping people away, but also doesn't block the build that much. Yeah, there we go. Gives it some nice color. And yeah, obviously we got to get rid of these lamp posts here. Ooh, excuse me, goodness. That way it's, might as well get rid of this stuff too. From the original village. Get it out of here. We don't need it anymore. And I can't pick anything else up. My inventory is crammed. I don't like it. I don't know if, you know, you all have noticed from the the first 5 streams, I do spend a lot of time putting things away in chests because I do not like to be disorganized. Like, not at all. What is going on? What is that? Stripped oak. Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't like being disorganized at all. It actually bothers me. But yeah. So let me just spend a few minutes, just a few, trying to put everything away. All right, we'll put that there. And I think the biggest thing, I need to figure out what I'm doing with all this moss block. Because I don't have a spot and I'm running out of chest in the, or room in the junk chest. We'll just put it on here. That works for me. That works for me. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think if we put more of this moss, obviously, I got to get rid of that. That bothers me. But yeah, put more of that there, breaking this up. That'll really help. And then we need to figure something out right there. I really am thinking maybe like a flower planter or something. I think that might work. And also that'll bring in extra color, which I am thinking of doing some flowers and stuff through here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. But I put all that stuff away and I still need it. So we got to figure out what to do over here. And I got an idea, I think. And Butter's freaking out. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my goodness. But let's see. He's still freaking out. I don't know what he's doing. All right. See what we got here. Excuse me. See what we can get done right here. All right. I'm thinking bring those up first. Right? And then maybe, so I need to strip that first. Okay. Kind of. Have a little depth, but not a ton, right? Kind of what I'm thinking. So now would this look good? It's something as simple as that. And then do I have stairs? Dang, I don't. There we go. And that way we can stop stacking. I have no idea if this is going to look good or not. Might look horrible. Now, what if... Nope. All right, hang on. If we do something as simple as this, and then do we want them in here or put them behind? I think we put them behind. And I think instead of glass, what if we did iron bars? I mean, we don't want this library to look like a prison. That's not what we're going for. We need lighting in here. What is the light levels? Oh, yep. We could spawn some stuff. All right. All right, that'll work. Get mini head off. Well, that Enderman's mad. I'm wanting to have some depth there on that side. And I think maybe having some iron bars behind it, that might help. That might help. We'll see. Might look horrible. I'm just gonna do the whole side. There we go. All right. See if I like it or if I hate it. I don't know. It might grow on me. Right now, I don't know if I like it. I am going to add a little bit more because this is a little too flat right here. So I need to add a little bit more. Maybe having some fence posts going up here. That might help. And then maybe even a flower planter or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get some more fence posts. Yeah. Let's make more fence posts. All right. Should have known better. keep these going. Hopefully this helps break it up a little bit. And then I'm thinking if we do something here, maybe even just a couple of trapdoors or something, that'll help breaking that up. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go take a look. Yeah, definitely need something right through here. It's a little too flat. Little too flat. All right, let's add some windows in here. All right, and then I know we're almost out of time here. Let me at least get a door put in. So that at least we have a, you know, safe area. That way if I get any time in between, I can start getting some villagers in here. We'll see how that goes. I may not be able to get anything done. Who knows? Oops. I didn't want to get rid of that block. All right. Now we'll do our little trick off to the side. That way it's open and that's closed. Well, technically that's open now. See? Open, true. All right. Well, we are getting there. Definitely getting there. If we just take a look, I mean, you can see it is a lot bigger than the other two builds we have. And I like the fact that we're really starting our, wow. Let me try that again. Hang on. Let me try that again. We really are starting to get this area populated. Then, you know, now that we're starting to get some diamond tools, things are going to get a little easier, right? Want to get all this podzol out of here, want to really do some terraforming and, you know, filling this in to where it's not just sitting out on a, you know, a barren wasteland. Probably going to end up planting a little bit more wheat right through here, probably. Crops, I think they really add to any kind of build, and then we'll need to figure out what to do with all of this. They're still there from bringing the villagers in. But, and then, yeah, I don't like the chimney. I really don't. I actually thought about it a little bit before. It's way too bulky. It's completely flat on this side. Yeah, I think I need to rethink that. But yeah, I think our little enchanting gazebo is looking good, especially once they all get to be that color, right? That's gonna look good. And then we'll have some copper grates down there, the same color. That'll tie it in really well. It's gonna look nice. Yeah, and then eventually we can get this out of here. Ugh, that's just horrible. Horrible. But yeah, we also need to keep the little boardwalk going all the way around. We'll probably fill this in a little, that way it kind of comes in, and then we're probably just going to cut it off here, get rid of this altogether, because I mean that's floating. Like, really? So is that one. Like, come on, that's horrible. But yeah, hopefully you guys like that. Like I said, we'll keep going, kind of add a little bit more of this going in to where it looks a little overgrown, and then we'll finish off all of this, add a lot more details, and yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes, and then I'll hopefully, you know, in between we'll keep getting more, you know, we'll trade up more and get some more levels and get some more gear. I mean, at least we're getting something, you know. We've got our Soak Touch good to go, just need the mending. We've got our Fortune good to go, just need the mending. You know, we're going slow with this, but this is exactly how I like to play. I don't like that tree. I mean, that is just tall, straight. It's boring. So eventually, I think what we might do is get rid of that and possibly build a custom tree. Probably not there though. It'll probably be like over here, right? Because I think I do want to keep, you know, the basic structure of these paths. We're going to change it all up, make it look a little better. But I think I do want to keep that. So, you know, we'll just have like little builds here and then bigger builds in the back, things like that. But the library's getting there, and yes, it is a library. It is not a cottage farmhouse, even though that's exactly what it looks like. But we're keeping with the lore here, right? You know, these two were the first settlers. That's why they look basically the same, just different colors. And then they started to upgrade a little bit, right? And this was probably like their, I don't know, their schoolhouse or something, and they end up turning it into a library. I don't know. I haven't come up with all the lore or anything like that, but you know, we might get there eventually. Have like a whole thing written out about Riverbend Rapids and everything that we're going to be doing here. It's all going to mean something. That'd be great, right? All right, so I think that is going to do it. So let's go ahead and pause and let's do that. There we go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know I had some fun, you know, just doing some basic building. We did a little bit of exploring. That's always a good time. But yeah, at the end of the day, we got the library started, and in between episodes, if I have some time, you know, I might start populating those and kind of doing the rolling, the re-rolls to see what kind of jobs we can get them. Hopefully we can get like mending. That would be epic. We need that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Once again, thank you very much to everybody who watches, hits that like button, subscribes. Whatever you do, it helps a lot. It really does, and it does mean the world to me. Get this channel up off the ground, and hopefully in front of more and more people, and hopefully they can enjoy it. That'd be great, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, I think that's gonna do it. That's the end of episode 2. 6. We'll be back on Tuesday. There will be some shorts coming out this weekend. I have not put them together yet, but hopefully I get a chance here pretty soon. So yeah, and then we'll put some shorts out over the weekend, and we'll see, you know, when we start a recorded series. It's definitely within the next couple of weeks, but we'll just see when that happens. To be determined as of right now. But anyways, I hope you guys had a great time. I know I did. And have fun. Be good. Be nice to everybody, okay? Enjoy yourself. We'll see you.